You know, you've opened up something, brother.
He is independent.
You've opened up something.
He's the very definition of independence.
But see, I like the word you use. You said realize. Realize that God is independent.
Right. But that's
Oh,
part of realizing that
but,
God is.
but that's the thing. Because I always address it as it is, right? You either are a believer or you're not.
No, you're not. You're good. That's
Non-believers,
you can't. I mean, there's no way to hang on both sides.
you hear me? Non-believers don't believe God is
Right.
independent,
Right. They don't believe he is. And,
right? So,
and that brings with it its whole realization and reality.
uh-huh.
Now, when you take a sizable, when you take out the major component of life as we call it
Yeah,
and leave him out,
right.
well, you talking about fooling around with some lies.
Yeah, right. Because when you don't believe, which is what the enemy, which is why what he said was so tricky. It was so
In in,
tricky.
Gen- in Genesis 3,
Yes, why it was so tricky? Because people, you can analyze that, day in and day out and constantly come out
right,
of there with something in more in depth. But what he's
right,
saying to you, he's saying in the day that you eat it, he just know God. He just know
right.
you're going to be like he's been hiding this information from you because
Um,
see, he's trying to prevent you from being just like he is. See, because see, he was
See, and that's
created
it.
too.
That's his misconception about God. God is trying
But
to
that's
keep me from being like him.
but that's what I'm saying. See, the wording. He doesn't believe.
Right,
Starts there. If
right.
I'm not looking at you, if I'm looking at you like you were created, but think about most of us. Most of us look at God like God was created. I was reading a text, a message, not a text, but it was a video that somebody put out,
Hmm.
and Chris Rock. I'm a name dropping. Chris Rock was going on there talking about out of all the religions he studied, he said God, everybody believes God doesn't make mistakes. Then he goes on to talk about all the mistakes God has made. This God from the Bible, he goes on and starts
Right.
muttering all of these mistakes. And then somebody in the comments was like, man, listening to this, did you not just feel like lightning was going to strike him down? And this guy in the comments, I'm thinking it was a guy. I don't know if it was a guy or a girl, but some person in the comments made a comment and they said, don't come at me with that because we made up God.
Yeah.
We created God. Man did. And then when you hear that, you hear that notion. We created God. See, the enemy looks at God like God was created, but we
Yeah.
look at God like we made him up.
Right.
It's folklore. It's just
Yeah.
something that we just do. It's just something that we do. It's not real. It's not reality. But the amazing part to that, which is where I'm getting to, is us will say things like we created God, but we never come to the come to a conscientious present or perspective
Okay.
that we didn't create ourselves. There's no conscientious when we say things like we created God. There is no sidebar that we created ourselves.
Right.
See, I can say something dumb like I created a God, but I can't
Right.
say something
Cool.
intelligent
Right.
like,
Right.
oh, I
I
created
created
myself.
myself.
I
I
can't
ain't got
say that.
nowhere to, I ain't got nowhere
There's
to stand.
there's see, this is what I'm saying. I can't take any credit for me. I can take credit for a God, but I can't take credit for myself.
Right.
But myself, but
And so
myself.
and so the notion is about all these gods.
Right. That's supposed to
And
be,
and what makes your God any better than mine?
but that's what I'm saying. Because God is supposed to be a supreme being, but then I'm a weak being.
Mm-hmm.
Can't even keep myself from catching a cold, no matter how many
Right.
vitamins I take. As long as
Right.
something happened during whatever time of the month, and that nose running. Can't do nothing about it. Oh, I try to take everything under the sun. That thing's still running. Put a leash on that thing, it's still running. Put a plug in it, still running. Goodness. Can't stop myself
And
from
we never
sneezing.
and we never come to the reality
That
that's bigger than me.
bigger. So that little cold,
My running nose is the
here,
witness.
it's a weakness. I can't even do nothing about it. But we so mighty. This is what we're so mighty.
Right.
Can't stop a cold.
Right. Can't stop a cold.
The audacity to say
All,
something
all
dumb
of
like
us,
that.
all of us collectively still have colds.
Colds. It's like, oh, I never get a cold. And the next thing you know, you see him. Thought you never got a cold. Oh, it's my allergies. Oh, okay.
Okay,
Can't
call it
can't
what call it
can't
what you gonna
stop your
call it.
allergies either. Then can't even stop your allergies. What we talking about?
Yep.
You didn't ask for them
I
allergies.
was my wife was in there seasoning some shrimp this evening,
What?
and she got to the pepper, and
Uh-huh.
about 5 minutes later, boy,
Sneezing.
I was sneezing all over,
Sneezing. All right. Hey, didn't ask for them
and
allergies.
there's nothing I can do about it.
Nothing. Hey, don't matter how much Flonase you take.
Right. Nothing I can do about it. All I can do is react with a sneeze.
Knees. Because I'm a lesser being.
Right. And see, those are all the, but see, that's the stuff we don't pay no attention to. And those are all the things that keep us grounded.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can make God, but we can't stop a cold.
We can't stop our cold. Man, what we talking about? That's the guile of the enemy.
Yeah.
Because deep down, this person that made that dumb comment, deep down, that's the thing. We want to be in the place. We want to be in the seat of independence. See,
Mm-hmm.
you can't. That's the thing. Like as much as that's why it's so futile, right? To even get in a discussion with them because you can't escape the notion of wanting to be like what you were created in the image of.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be like that thing. No, you don't
You
want to
can't,
be
you
in
can't,
the
you can't be free of that.
you see you don't want to be in the image of it. No, you want to be it.
You want to be it.
You want to be it. And that's the enemy's problem. That's the guile and the trick,
Right.
right? Because we weren't there in the beginning
And
when
see,
God
regardless,
first decided.
right? See, and as long as you've been at it,
We weren't there.
he has not once walked into reality
Yeah. But you
that
see,
that
we
that,
we
that God is God and he ain't.
right. Because he wasn't there.
Right, right,
It's like seeing to believe. We all have to walk in faith.
right.
Even the angels up there with him, they weren't there in the beginning.
Mm.
But you got that little question. Well, if we were created, where did God come from?
Yeah, see, that question exists for every single one of us.
But it's not even a real question. It's not even a real question because that's the enemy. The enemy
Suggestion.
again. Think about it, because this is what how God gave it to me. He said, "This is when I was 16, 17, because I got tricked up on this question from my math teacher when I was in the seventh grade. I was 14, 13, 14 years old. He said, if God created us, well, who created God? And I didn't know what to do with that question because I was young. I didn't know who God was, but I knew God
Right.
existed. But when I was 16, God came to me. He came to me in a dream, in a vision. He said, Corey, if somebody created me, wouldn't they be God? Mess me up. Turned my whole world upside down. It was like ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
But let me tell you,
Just that notion.
just that notion. God is trying to show us something. This is how lesser we are.
Mm-hmm.
We think existence came from somewhere. Existence can't come from
From
somewhere.
somewhere. No, it's got to be.
It just is. And then you ask another question that is not very bright. Okay, since you want to say that existence came from somewhere, then where is nothing?
Where is somewhere? Yeah. Where is nowhere?
Where is nowhere? You can't get nowhere and then all of a sudden have somewhere. We can't fathom nowhere. Our
Right.
little minds. And I made this comment before in one of our Bible studies. I was talking to this guy who proclaimed to be an atheist. I said, if I said, where is nowhere? He didn't understand, couldn't comprehend the question. He
Right.
said, it would be so small. I said, yeah, but so small would still be somewhere.
It would be somewhere.
And he looked at me like, I guess you're right. Oh no, it ain't no I guess, bro. Your mind can't fathom nowhere. Everything around us is something.
Yeah.
Like even we talked about the black hole. The
And
black
and
hole is still
it's
somewhere,
something. Yeah.
and it's something
Yeah.
where is nothing. Please tell me where nothing is.
Isn't that what the word without form and void implies?
It
Nothing
implies that. It implies it, but the world
implies it.
was. It
Right.
was something.
Was, right. Yeah.
It was just formless and it was void. That means it was empty. And then God filled it and gave it a shape. But nobody
Now,
fathoms
now
that.
when you now and see now, and when you've been there, you can ask questions. But
Yes,
if you ain't been there,
you can.
you can't.
You see what I'm saying?
And
And
that's the state. Yeah. You see, and that's the and see you get back and see that sheds some light on the existence of a non-believer.
right.
Because I don't know
Yes.
what to, I'm not sure what to call it.
Uh-huh.
Uh, when you don't believe in the very source of you and
Yep.
everything that you cling to,
Mm,
what are you doing?
right. What are you hanging your
What are you hanging
what are
yourself
you
on?
sustaining? What is your sustainment? You're a
Right,
cloud without a tempest.
right,
You're merely
right,
floating
right.
with no purpose. You're not grounded.
And
That's
if
why,
without an outside wind, you're
right,
really floating,
floating, literally just floating,
suspended.
just suspended in air. Just
Yeah,
you you people walk by you and there's nothing there.
Yeah.
Empty is matter, just empty matter
Matter without purpose.
without purpose, waiting for destruction.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ah,
Man,
yeah. I don't know how we got there, but
just the difference between believer
and
and unbeliever.
unbeliever.
Look at the gap.
Weighted and grounded,
Right.
weightless and suspended.
And suspended.
That's like the equivalence of nothing.
Yeah.
It's
Put it
nothing.
on the scale. And you put it on the scale and it comes up lacking.
Lacking, empty,
Empty.
void, formless.
Wow.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, anywho, the
Yeah, that take you for a loop on it.
yeah, it will. It will. The mental, it's either a mental strain or mental freedom.
Right.
It's either strain or it's either confinement or freedom.
Right. One of okay. There's no in between.
Yeah, it isn't. And that's crazy because God has been the Lord has really been pressing upon my spirit this notion of freedom. I wrote a it's not really a poem. It's really more like an essay in poem format talking about freedom. And it was something in the and I'm gonna read it in the message that I was questioning.
You got it typed up?
Yeah, I have it typed
Okay.
up. I'm about to
I,
read it.
I, I was going to ask you, I wanted to see your handwriting.
Oh, I could send it. It's on my phone, so it's not written.
Okay. Yeah, I was questioning whether you had handwritten it.
Oh, nah. I didn't write it in my journal. You know,
Oh, okay.
journals are almost becoming obsolete nowadays.
No, that's what everybody's trying to push, isn't it?
Well, no, I'm saying I have journals now. I have like
Right,
3 journals. I used to
right,
journal all the time, but now I
right,
journal on my phone
right, yeah,
because it's
right.
like right there. I could just grab it. It says, I don't really know where to start,
Just
but
start.
I'll just start here. It says, free from slavery, oppression, or or your parents, the government, or sin. And I said that because it says, do we need a crowd to witness our freedom for it to actually be? Do we need a crowd to witness our freedom for it to actually be?
That's a good question.
Right.
Good question.
All I know is when you're talking about being free, you must first mention what had you in chains prior
Bam. Yeah.
to your
You got to
release.
talk. Yeah, you got to talk about
You got to
the
talk
bank,
about what you're
the
free from,
binding. Yeah.
right? And so then I asked, I make the statement, okay, free from slavery. Are you saying you're free from slavery, oppression, your parents, the government, or sin? Once upon a time, both you and I were under these taskmasters, and to some degree still may be, to be honest. Our parents still have influence over us, even if they're no longer with us. The government will continue to mandate laws to follow, no matter our compliance. And since we don't all believe in a higher power, some of us try our best to live free from the thought of that. However, Isn't that control indirectly?
Yeah,
Is it not true? The thing influencing you is controlling you.
you're controlling.
Your move, whether compliant or insubordinate, is still based on what the higher up is telling you. What if you were never
Yeah,
given?
that's a profound statement there.
It is your move, whether compliant or insubordinate, is still based on what the higher up is
The
telling you.
recognition of that higher up
Exactly. Because what did the enemy say?
to be like
You
him.
will not surely die. He just
Right.
know in the day that you eat thereof, you're gonna be
You're
like
gonna
him.
be like him.
That was a indirect control from God.
Right,
I'm trying to do what is opposite of what God told me to do.
right. And you're trying to deny God.
And him trying to
But
deny God is
but he
another
was
direct,
but he was
indirect. Right.
acknowledging.
There's another indirect because why even bring a sense of
Bring that up.
association with
Right.
this entity if you don't believe it's God?
In the end,
Why
yeah,
why we even make having this discussion?
right.
Make up your own stuff. Leave this earth, transform yourself into whatever it is that you want to be because God made you into what you are. So transform yourself into something else,
Because
which
you're
is
free.
because you're free. But see, that's the whole thing with the transgender. You see what he doing? You see what the enemy's doing? You see what the enemy's doing? I made you a man. Oh, now I'm gonna transform myself into a woman. No, transform yourself into a truck,
Yeah,
to a stick. Matter of fact, transform yourself into something that God didn't create, that you ain't never seen. But anyway,
right.
I digress. I digress. Is it not true the thing influencing you is controlling you? Your move, whether compliant or insubordinate, is still based on what the higher up is telling you. What if you were never given an option to do? What exactly would you be
You
free
do it. Yeah,
to do? What if you were never given an option?
right.
What would you be free to do? Because see, let me read this. Let me read this and then we can just talk.
No, no, yeah, you good. That's good.
For instance, if there were no clothes, would you yearn to be? How would you know you weren't unless you saw someone clothed? Would you ask them how clothing themselves came about to determine if you wanted to partake? Would you try to duplicate their actions based on your freedom to choose? Many of us would probably do what was most popular.
Yeah, and that's what you see.
That's exactly what you see. But notice the parallel. What if, for instance,
Mhm.
there were no clothes?
Yeah,
Everybody in their own manufactured clothing, which that sounds familiar, don't it? Adam and Eve,
mhm.
they didn't know they were naked. Everybody walking around. What if we didn't know we were naked? There were no clothes. Would you yearn to be clothed? Would you yearn to cover up? Probably not. Unless you saw someone with clothes on. She's like,
Right.
what is that? But if you never see it, then how do you yearn for it? Where are these options coming from? Where are we getting it? Then once the options come, we become enslaved to the options.
See the option, and there goes the freedom.
There goes the freedom. So what are we free to do? In other words, just where we started out with this, We aren't independent.
right?
We're not.
We are extremely dependent,
We can only do what it is that we've been given options to do.
right?
That is it.
That's our confinement,
We are confined to the options we've been given.
right?
So now what's happening is we're trying to, in this era, we're in a day and age where now we're trying to break free of those limited options. If I was born short, I'm going to make myself tall. If I was
Yeah.
born tall and didn't want to be tall, I'll make myself short. If I'm big, I'll make myself small. If I'm small, I'll make myself big.
Are we desirous of conflict?
Yeah, because we're trying to break free of the option giver. Freedom.
How you break free of life?
How do you break free of the options
Yeah,
that you only have options to do? Nobody is trying to become something that they've never witnessed.
right.
No one. I'm going to become something that I've never ever heard of. How do I do that?
Yeah. Where do I begin?
Because see, this is but that's what freedom is.
Yeah,
Freedom is I'm free to do whatever I want. Not I want based on what somebody has influenced me to do. No,
mhm.
no, what I want that I conjure up from within
From within
myself.
myself.
See, when Adam and Eve ate the fruit, that wasn't them conjuring it up from within
Mm-mm.
themselves, not per se, right?
They were
Not per
being inhabited.
se. They were being influenced. And
Yeah,
then when their eyes were open, now they can see themselves for what they are,
right.
looking different
Within the confines.
within the confinement of what God allows them to see, even within that.
Within the confinement.
So immediately they want to cover themselves up.
And immediately they're going to be aware of how confined and
They
constrained
are.
they are.
They went and grabbed leaves.
Right,
I think this would this do? It's limited in their thinking.
right,
So now they got to learn. Now you have to learn all of what God has created, as opposed to God telling you. Now you have to learn it. Now you
right.
have to seek it out,
Now you
search
got
it
to
out.
now you got to struggle.
Now you got to struggle.
Now you have to struggle.
And the struggle is real.
Yeah,
The struggle is real because we're not free. Now you got to toil the ground for things to grow instead of God doing it for you, which he's still doing it for you. He's just making you participate. It's
so
like giving your baby a broom.
so
Yeah.
the Son has set us free.
And you made a great statement. Free to do what?
Yes,
You're free
yes,
to do what God intended for you to do when
to
he
do
created you.
right within the constraints of God.
It's in the confines because I'm glad you said that because I wanted to go. I already had Matthew 11 pulled up. Jesus replied, this is Matthew 11. And he said, go back and tell John. It's not where I want to read. Uh, but you know where I'm going. My yoke is easy.
Yeah, down to 28,
Yeah,
25 on down.
it's 29.
Yeah,
28, he says, come to me. This is Matthew 11:28. Come to me, all
right.
you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me,
And learn from
for
me.
I am gentle and humble in heart,
You
and
see,
you will
that's a very subtle. Don't learn on your own.
do you.
Learn from me.
But notice the first thing he says in 29 was take my yoke upon you.
Yeah,
That means you're
except
enslaved.
right, except my bondage.
Accept my yoke. I'm controlling you.
Right.
You're under
Period.
my control.
That's what a yoke means.
Right. He says, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. Now I don't have to struggle anymore trying to figure it
Just
out,
by the acceptance.
fighting against the grain to get all of this knowledge.
Right.
Neil deGrasse, whatever his name is, fighting against it, trying to get the knowledge. Got to get it. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Because it is. Because he's doing all the heavy lifting.
And you're going with the flow.
You're going in the direction that you were always intended to
Where
go
intended to go.
because you're
Right.
dependent.
Right.
You're not an independent agent, you're
That's
dependent.
that's and the fact that you're dependent is something to glory in.
Because what we have to realize is that we are the very thing that we're creating AI to be.
Right.
It can't
We
function
are
without us.
we already that. We are already there.
Hey, we are artificial intelligence. We did a Bible study on it. We did.
Right.
But it's like we lose sight that the way we are created is the very thing that we're doing with AI. We put all of these abilities in it for it to do things where I don't have to go and program it again. But I do have to make upgrades. I do have to modify it at times just to make sure that it is giving factual things whenever I go
Yeah,
and ask it to do
but you
something.
but now I'm enslaving myself.
Right. AI is enslaved.
Right.
God does the same thing with us. He upgrades us. He uploads
Mhm.
information into us. He
Mhm.
reprograms certain things. He has to go get some kinks out because we keep doing something that's
And
against what he's
and
doing.
one thing remains the same.
One
His
thing,
righteousness.
one
His
thing,
righteousness.
right? And even along with that, he's Lord.
Right.
He's Lord. He's Lord. AI never becomes Lord. He's Lord. He's Lord. That always remains. It's his yoke. It's what he's wanting of us, not what we want. Adam didn't want to name the animals. God wanted Adam to name the animals.
There's the great constraint. There's the
There
great
is the
restriction.
there is the restriction. I'm free to do anything in
I'm free to
Christ.
do anything within Christ.
In Christ. That means what he's
What
directing me to
what
do,
what a freedom.
not contrary.
What
What
a
a freedom.
freedom.
What a freedom. What a freedom. But see, we think we're free to
I,
do
and
whatever we want to do in Christ.
I don't have to worry
I don't.
about the results.
I don't.
It's gonna be him.
It's what he wants.
Yes.
It's like being a manager of a team. You want to let the team know, hey, when I tell you to do it, that means the results are on me,
Right.
not on you. They're on me.
Right.
I'm the leader. So they're on me.
And,
If it
and,
messes up,
and
it's on me.
I just have to add this in there.
Yeah.
There's none other.
And there's none other, brother. And there is none other.
Yeah,
There's none other.
yeah, none of it. And because he says that, we can be free of that.
Right.
I don't have to spend an ounce of my time, energy, or whatever else
Right.
worrying about another.
And other. There's
There's
none
none of it.
other.
I can take that to the bank.
Yeah. And I'm coming out with something every time.
Right,
Coming out with God every time.
right. Every time. Yes, yes. Wow.
Yeah. Our freedom isn't
And
independent
that's,
freedom.
yeah, see, it's not. It's a dependent freedom.
It's dependent freedom.
It's like the guys that chose to be indentured servants
Yeah.
and they poked a pig in their ear or something. Something
Yeah.
they did to designate them as such. But
Right. Right.
they chose to be someone's bond servant.
Right.
Chose to be someone's bond servant.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're a cloud without a tempest. You're
Yes.
floating. You're suspended, just waiting to be demolished. It's harsh, but it's true. You have no weight here apart
Yep.
from apart from either God using you for his
The assignment. Yep.
destruction, his wrath,
Right.
to help people see him
Mhm.
through your flaws,
Mhm.
right? You're like my robot that down there that can't win for losing.
What
It's
robot?
we got an iRobot. Uh,
Do you?
yeah,
Oh,
a Roomba,
for the
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 vacuum.
vacuum.
Right.
Is it working?
It's not. That's what I'm getting at. That's why I brought it up.
He keeps getting in ponies and he can't get out of it.
And then his battery died. And then I got to pick him up, take
He
him
put
back
it back
to his charger.
and
Right.
there's no telling where you're gonna find
No telling.
it.
One time the Joker was lost for a whole month. Couldn't find it. And I said, I don't know where this thing is. Finally, I said, I'm going to look. I've made it my purpose to look for it. And the thing was underneath a nightstand in one of the guest bedrooms. How? Why? How and why?
Why that night?
Why the nightstand? And how did you not realize you couldn't get off from under there? How and why? I don't know. But I know I had to go find his butt and pull him off from under there and put him back on the charger. And now, you know what it's doing? Now it's damaged to where it won't even charge.
Oh,
Yeah, it won't charge anymore.
wow.
Yeah, it's useless. It was useless
How
when we
long
got
did
it.
you how long did you have it, Coach?
We've been having it for over a year. My wife
Oh,
got it through her job. She had enough points. Like
okay.
she gets points from doing
Right,
events. So she
right.
built up enough points to where she could
Get
just
one.
get it with her points.
Right.
And we got it.
Wow.
And I
And
realized
it,
why they put it on the market to be purchased with points
right.
because it's useless. And I'm saying that in a
all
facetious
this,
manner.
all this, all this good for is to find the underside of a nightstand.
Right.
Couldn't back up.
Can't back out. Didn't know that it was too confined of a space to not go under it. This is how we are.
Yeah.
God is like, I programmed you to do something else.
Right.
But you're not doing it.
Right. You're
You
doing
keep
everything but
doing your own thing, contrary to what it is that I'm telling you.
instruction. Yeah.
Because you're trying to get your own knowledge
Right.
of what you think is best. But you
You
don't even
can't.
know
You
what
can.
Best is.
You trying to assert yourself
Right. You're
and
comparing best against me.
and and never never realizing that I have the best to
I have your
proclaim, and
yes.
I got the best to proclaim, to recognize, to acknowledge. To it don't get no better,
It doesn't get any better.
and I'm still trying to find my own thing.
Yeah.
I'm
God.
still trying to. I'm still trying to find a crack to let me allow me out.
Yeah. To to circumvent being under the control
Right,
of the Almighty God.
right. That's how wicked
Yeah.
we are.
Yeah. We'd rather, as the guy that commented on that video stated, we created God. No, no, dummy. You created an idol. Sorry.
Right,
He's not dumb. He just said a dumb thing. No, you
right.
created an idol, sir,
You
ma'am,
created
whatever
that.
you were.
Mm,
Didn't
mm,
even create yourself. Talking about you created God. Create yourself, and then we
right.
can talk. Reform yourself, dog, right here in front of me, and then we can talk.
Wow.
Yeah. Change your form. Speak through fire and not be in a form. Then we can talk.
Remember over in Galatians where Paul said the only thing that mattered was the recreate new creation?
New creation.
Yeah, see, that's the same thing. Create
Same
yourself.
thing. Create yourself.
Can't
Create
do that.
yourself, sir. Create yourself.
And you got a roadmap, you
Yeah.
got instructions,
You
and
got
you
all the
can't pull it
tools.
off.
You got all the tools, sir.
And
You
you
did.
can't pull it off.
Hey, the best you could do is artificial intelligence.
Right. That's the best.
It's the best you could do.
Get stuck under a nightstand.
Right, right, right.
Stuck under a nightstand.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Right. Isn't that what we are? We get stuck. We get stuck in our sin. Stuck in our sin. Can't move. Need Jesus to come down here and take
Woo.
us out. Dust us off. Put us
Come
where
get
we
us,
belong.
Lord.
Put us
Yeah,
where we belong.
come get us.
Yeah.
Recharge us.
Recharge us. But then we keep doing the same thing
The
over and over
same
again
thing over and over.
to the point where now he can't even move you to the charger because you ain't charging on the charger. So the only thing good for you to is be thrown out.
Yeah, we junk pile,
Thrown out now.
trash
Tempest.
pile,
Cloud
useless.
without a tempest. Useless. Because you trying to
You,
be free from
and
God.
it's your own doing.
Your own doing.
Wow.
You want to be free from God. But you can't be, sir.
Yeah.
You can't be, ma'am.
If you could be free from God, then God's not God.
Right.
Wow. How did we get in this hole, Corey?
I don't know, bro. I
Well,
really don't know.
it's a good one,
Yeah, it is. It's a good
but
hole to
it's a
be in.
good one.
It's a
It's
good
a
hole to
good one.
be in, brother. Free indeed.
Yeah. That's you took the word out of my mouth. You took the words out of my mouth. Free indeed.
Yeah.
I'm content with his constraint.
With his constraint. Why? Because he's an independent agent.
Right.
He can do
And I'm not
everything. Hey, he can do all things, not me.
saying, yeah. But he can.
So, seeing that he can,
And I'm
but
constrained. I'm
I'm
constrained
constrained. I
by
might
him.
want to be constrained to him, the one
Yeah,
that can do all things,
right.
not the entity that makes him make that try to make itself think it can do all things, knowing lying that he
Yeah,
knowing
yeah.
it can't.
He does all things.
Does all
And
things
he does them all well.
well. And no, Chris Rock. I'm gonna name drop you again. He doesn't make mistakes.
Right, right,
Another dumb comment.
right. Because
God did it.
we heard somebody say that.
Right. This is the
If
future, the
if
futility of our
if
thoughts and thinking.
he doesn't make mistakes and he can't make
He
mistakes.
can't. If he did it, that means he intent for it to be that way. You like,
Right.
well, why would he intend for it to be that way? Because he's God.
Because he's God.
It's the difference between you and him.
That's right.
You intend for things to go away and it can't. He does and it does. That's the difference. You don't even understand what a mistake is.
Right.
A mistake is something that happens uncontrollably.
Right.
There's nothing out of
You
God's control.
and you don't have the system to realize that your mistake can be dispatched.
Right,
Trust.
right. God can make us do anything he wants. He can make us. It's the thing. We think we're free from God.
No,
Can't even stop a
that's not,
cold.
and that wasn't that boy. That cold is a great example.
Can't stop a
A
cold.
cold. And
You
and notice how much poor we are
right.
because we can't stop cold.
Stop.
We all spend extraordinary
Ordinary
amounts of
amounts
monies
trying to cope.
to stop a cold.
Right. Hey, trying to cope with the cold.
Yeah, yeah,
Just to cope.
just to deal with it.
Right.
And gotta spend all this money and all this stuff.
All right.
Why not just let it be?
Right. Right.
Why not realize that it's gonna run its course like it always has,
Always has. Because it has to.
in spite of what we do?
In spite of it. In spite of it. In spite of it.
Dummies.
Yeah.
But dummies.
Yeah.
We worse than mambas.
Yeah. We are.
Mm,
Hey,
mm, mm.
hey, we only can produce after our own kind.
Kind, that's all. That
I
we
can't
under
even be
that condition. Now see
can't
and
even be
notice
mad at the
and
iRobot. I can't even be mad at it.
notice how quickly God was to share that knowledge with us.
Right. Everything begets after its own kind.
Okay. What a constraint.
Wow.
What a constraint.
Right.
And that doesn't and that doesn't that doesn't state that it states that everything is constrained to produce after its own kind, but it doesn't state that everything can produce.
It does not.
Yeah, because a whole bunch of stuff can't produce, period.
Can't. And it won't.
Put them under the nightstand, they won't be able
It won't. And it won't.
to.
It will not.
That it won't.
And you can be mad all you want.
Well,
Mad.
yeah,
I'm a good person. Why aren't we having able to have babies?
right.
You got all these bad people over
Because
here having
because
babies
but because we're under constraint
because
of
you're
the right
constrained.
you're constrained by the righteous one.
You're constrained. You're not God. You're not
Right.
independent. You can't do whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
You can only do whatever God wants.
It's a lie. Yeah. Me.
There lies your freedom. It's either in Him
And and being
or
grateful for
apart
that.
from Him.
See, and being
And
grateful
being
for
grateful.
that.
Being grateful.
That
Being
I am in
grateful.
fact I am in fact constrained.
Constrained.
And how did Paul say the love of
My
God is
love, his love constrains me.
constraints?
It keeps me attached. Because whether you are apart or attached, you're still constrained.
Right,
You still have a dash and an end date. You still gonna get a cold. You're still gonna get
right.
old. You know what I
You gonna
mean? Like
find the you gonna find the nightstand.
you're gonna find it. You're gonna get stuck. You're gonna find yourself immovable. Battery can't, is low, it done died.
Right, and you're gonna have to be delivered
You're gonna have to be delivered. And you'll either get it
or not.
or not. So you can either get with it
Right, right.
or get
Or,
gotten rid
or, or,
of.
or keep battling,
Yeah, you can get gotten rid of.
kicking against bricks.
Yeah, going against the grain. What did he say? My yoke is easy and my
Yeah,
burden
and
is
my
light.
burden
Come
is
to
light.
me, all you who are weary
Hey,
and burdened, and I will give you rest. Because you keep
I'll
trying
give
to
you
get
that.
the knowledge. Neil deGrasse, you keep trying to get it. You're not going to get it, brother. You're not
You
going to
don't
get it.
need, and you don't
You're
need
not
it.
going to get it. No matter how much knowledge you think you have, you're not going to get it. It's
Get it.
never going to make sense because you're not God. You're reaching for the stars and you're never going to get to it. You're
Yep,
going to die before you get there, brother. You're going to die before you get there. And then you're going to wake up and realize it was inevitable for me to be like God. It was inevitable.
mm, mm,
I was never going to be like God. Never. So stop trying and be free in Him.
yeah,
Like, dude, be free in God.
right,
Understand that you are constrained. Figure out your lane. What do you want me to do, God? How do you want me to reach the people?
right,
With you.
right.
How you want me to share with these people? You are. Not I think it's something out there. Obviously, there's some things. It amazes me, the things that we say. It amazes me. We will design a term and call it science. We designed
Yep,
it. We came up with this term. And then we subject ourselves to it. That's an idol, sir. It's an idol.
nothing more, nothing less. And
It's an idol.
you're
What are we
trying to
doing?
figure out how to do something without God.
Right. Trying to be apart as opposed to being attached.
Mhm.
A cloud without a tempest. Suspended.
Yeah,
I was listening to, because I worked at NASA, I always got to tune in. And they was talking about going to Mars and how long it takes to get there and making people aware that if they go, they're never going to come back to the earth. And I was sitting there like, what would prompt a person to leave the spaceship you were designed to be on? What prompts a person to do that?
go back,
Exploration.
go back to Genesis 3.
Right. Exploration.
Yeah, that's the higher calling.
See, because I want to be
Yeah,
independent. But sir, you're still going to something that God created.
that,
Go to something that He hasn't. Find that. And then you know what you're gonna find yourself
You
doing?
you you find that.
You're gonna find yourself chasing your tail.
Yeah, chasing your idol.
Right. Going around in a circle. Going around in a circle. It's like, I think I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Okay. As cool as it sounds though, going to another planet, leaving the Earth and looking at the planet. But that I would have thought that would be the most godly experience to leave the planet, look back, see the Earth, see this giant ball
Yeah,
suspended, rotating,
right,
no axle, no cord, just spinning, just spinning. We can only envision it from here, but
right.
we're moving
And and no
fast,
collision and no collisions.
no collisions. But to go up there, look, and come back and say to yourself, there isn't a God, you gotta be warped out your mind to get
Mhm.
up there and experience nothing.
That's
Like
what
you're
they
in
that's what they
this
training them.
no gravity, just floating. Like, what in
Mhm.
the world? And then attribute that to science. Ain't no way you coming back the same. There's no way. Wouldn't want to go back after that though either. It's like, nah, I'm good down here, dog. I made it back. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
good.
good. We good. I saw it. We good. Thank you, Lord. I can see that whenever I'm up there with you. I don't need to see it again. I look at the pictures. But you got to have warped thinking to
And
see
that's what
all of that
and
work.
and and, and that's what we have. And it's occurring quicker than we realize.
It is. It
There's a lot.
is.
There's a lot of sick folks right
Warped.
here
They're
because
warped
because they're
because
following all these phonies,
they want to be
following all these lies.
they want to be like the Most High.
Hmm.
I will be like the Most High.
And they don't know what he's like.
They don't know what he's like. You have no idea what it's like to be independent. You have no idea.
And
Just like
you
I was
talking about,
saying.
but you talking about getting out there on an aimless trip.
Right. Oh, I'm trying to
Have
do.
no idea what your target is.
Right. No idea. What you say?
Hmm.
Precise accuracy.
Yeah, precise accuracy.
You aim at nothing, you gonna hit it every time.
And you're gonna hit it every time. Precise accuracy. But now it's just boy, the foolishness, Corey, the foolishness. Thank you, Lord, for the constraints.
Yes. Thank you. Because I am free
Yeah,
indeed.
yeah, and it
Free
all
indeed.
goes back to what
Yep.
been talking continuous about.
Yep.
He's ever present,
Ever present.
ever present.
Ever present.
And and at some point you grow to the realization
Yeah.
that you're not without him.
You're not.
You're not alone.
You're not. There's no possible way for us to be.
Yeah,
There's
and you
no
stop and
possible
think
way.
about why am I trying to be like him
Right.
when I have him?
Him. When I can be with him.
Yeah, You got to see that doesn't make any sense.
It makes absolutely no sense because we don't want to be
And,
controlled,
and
but we're controlled.
right, we
That's
want,
the whole point.
and that's what happens with all our relationships.
Right.
Yeah, our objective is to consume the person that we're in relationship with.
Mm-hmm.
We don't realize that.
But we do.
We want them to be us.
Right. Right.
Mhm.
We're trying to control the outcome.
Right, right. We're trying to be in control.
But that's the thing. We are controlled. There is nothing that you do that hasn't been influenced.
Right,
You can't even fathom not being influenced.
right.
Like you say, when
And
was the
we're
last time you made up something that you did? Not that you
original,
saw,
yeah,
not from what you saw, not from something that you heard. No, something that was so beyond it
right.
ain't ever been before. Not coming up with a radio. All of that was from something you heard
Something.
and saw.
Mhm.
Cars, same thing. Flying, same thing. You look at birds all the time. So miss me with that. Internet, all of that. Nope, miss me with it.
Mhm.
It's just global communication.
That's all.
That's God communicating with everyone at the same time.
Thank
That's what all that
you.
is. That's the internet. God is everywhere, all at the same time, communicating with everybody, all at the same time. That's Wi-Fi. God is Wi-Fi.
Yeah, and we're always connected.
We're always connected. We don't lose the signal unless we break the signal.
Right, right. We got to go find the nightstand.
Yeah, and get stuck. Get stuck because we wanted to operate without being with being connected to the charger. No, I'm wireless. I don't need a charger.
Yeah, yeah. Wireless. Stay wireless.
I could just go and go and go like the
Yeah.
Energizer Bunny.
Mm-hmm. Be like the most high.
Be like the Most High. But the Most High don't sleep. How
Yeah.
long can you go without sleeping
Right.
and still function properly? You
Yep.
had folk over there taking drugs so they could go to sleep
Right.
and having to
Take a
take another
drug.
drug
Take it.
to get
Take a
up,
drug to wake up.
to wake
Mm.
up. Because they needed sleep so badly.
Right.
You will never be like the Most High.
Never.
Yeah, brother. Mm, mm, mm.
What a discussion. What a
Right.
revelation. What revelation.
Right. Mm, 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 mm.
Being grateful for constraints. Being grateful that you're made aware of the constraints. And you know where and you know where they come from.
Right.
I mean, just think about that.
Yeah.
Even with an enemy roaming around,
Right.
he's in control.
Yeah.
And nothing happens that he's not around.
Yeah.
And on the other side of anything is him.
It's him. Right.
Yeah,
When you get to the end of the edge,
right,
the very end of the edge, and look
right.
across,
There he is.
you gonna see him.
There he is.
winking at you. I'm here too. I'm here
Yes,
too.
sir. Yes,
I'm
sir.
here too.
What an awesome thought. Why don't I think about it?
Yeah.
David say, where can I go?
Where can I go?
Where can I
Where
go?
can I
You
go?
wasn't asking that when you was lusting after Bathsheba, but
Huh?
but
Huh?
that but that's another that's another story. Yeah, Matthew 11.
Yeah. Where can I go from your spirit? Where
Right?
can I
You'll see.
flee from your presence? Mm,
That's in 139.
139.
Yeah, 139. That's 139.
Where can I flee from your presence? If I go up to the heavens, you are there. If I make my bed in the depths, you are there. If I rise on the wings of the dawn, if I settle on the far side of the sea, even there your hand will guide me. Your right hand will hold me fast. If I say, surely the darkness will hide me and the light become night around me, even the darkness will not be dark to you. The night will shine like the day, for darkness is as light to you. For you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. 139, 7
Mm, mm,
through
mm.
14.
14, yeah.
7 through 14. Even the darkness will not be dark to you. The night will shine like the day, for darkness is as light to you.
Yeah.
That is independence.
Yeah.
It is not constrained
No.
anything
No.
but itself.
Yeah.
It only provides constraints to itself. If it wants to say, oh, I can't do this, it can't do it,
Yeah. Yeah.
i.e., Jesus.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I.e., Jesus. It made itself obey its word.
Yeah.
I'm going to wrap myself in flesh and I'm going to come down here and obey my own word
I'm going to obey my own word.
as a man.
I'm going to be a living testament.
Yeah, as a man. What a God.
Yep.
Even the ability to do that. What a God. And the lovely thing, even in that, right? Because the beautiful thing, and then you hear about all of the folklores and the foolishness, like that's what's dumb about when you think about all of the the Roman and Greek mythology, when they, and even like other foreign country cultures, like from the Indian cultures and then the Mayans and all of them, when they talk about, oh, God came down and made love to this woman or whatever, they don't even understand or comprehend the beauty in placing a seed inside of a woman,
Hmm.
developing a baby for itself,
Hmm.
and growing up through a baby as an almighty entity.
Hmm.
Being here already,
Hmm.
like, fathom that.
Yeah.
You are
Yeah.
already here
Right.
But
ever
then you
present.
ever present, but then you allowed yourself to pass through your creation.
Right. You hooked up to a charger.
Come on, man. Come on.
Yes, sir. Went through the whole motion.
Whole motion as God, as
The,
Almighty
the time,
in this little baby,
right?
blocking
Confined,
off, blocking
confined,
off,
confined to a womb.
womb, blocking off his godness. Even at
Hmm.
12 years old, having
Put,
to
put,
put
no, no, putting the God business in suspension.
in suspension.
Y'all hold on till I get back.
Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, put it in
Right,
suspension.
right.
Put it on autopilot.
Autopilot or whatever.
I
Yeah,
gotta I gotta go down here and do some stuff.
I got some work to do. I got some serious business to attend to.
Can't fathom it. Can't fathom that.
And he pulled it off. And there's not another story nowhere like that.
Like it. Hercules was not Yeshua, people.
Nope,
That was
nope.
buffoonery.
Yeah,
You're talking about God wrapping himself in flesh, going inside of the womb of a woman,
right.
making the body. He's making his own body while he's in there.
Yeah.
Fancy that.
And
Making
then
that body
subjecting himself for 30 years
in it,
in that body.
in it. Every now and then he would break out and do something that was
Right.
godly, walking on water,
Right.
hide himself from a crowd and walk through them. Praying.
Every once in a
Every
while
once in a while, he's like,
he
I
he
gotta break
he
out of this.
he'd leak a little bit.
He'd leak out. Hey, made himself translucent and then let Moses and Elijah
Right.
come down and have a
Go on
conversation.
down, have a conversation with him. Yeah.
It's like he had
Yeah.
to transfigure himself just so they could have a conversation. And
Right.
then he allowed the disciples to see it. Let me
See it.
so they can see
Right. Be
this.
witnesses of it. Yeah.
Witness a different dimension while they on
Right.
earth. Come
Right.
on, dog. Come on, man. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
Made the earth stand still so that he could
Yeah.
stop time. Come on, man.
Catch a load of fish just by
Put your net
pushing
on
out
the
of
other
put
side.
on the side of the boat. Yeah. Push out a
Cast
little
it,
ways.
cast it to the other side. I got some fish waiting on you.
Yeah.
I got them waiting on you.
The fish was jumping in the boat.
Yeah, yeah. They trying to give themselves to the Lord.
Yeah.
My Lord, my Lord wanted me to get caught today.
Woo!
Me to get caught today. He excited to be caught. We
Yeah.
fight against being caught by the Lord. They
That's
were
right.
excited to be caught by
They
the
were excited, Charlie. Yeah.
Lord. Yeah.
The miracles all in the flow of normal human existence.
Existence.
All in the mundane
Mundane human
human existence.
existence.
Needing something, don't know what it is.
Right. Delivering us.
Yeah.
Delivering us.
Yep.
Helping us to see that his yoke,
Right.
it's easy,
And
guys.
we forget
Yeah.
that we accepted a yoke.
Right. Well, you got a yoke one way or the other.
Yeah. Yeah, and we forget that that's how we started. We
Yeah,
accepted a yoke.
we did. We came out with a yoke. Some of us literally had one. Mama put a leash on us. Joe butt back here.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah. And we still to this day don't do certain things because of mama.
Right.
Don't do certain things because of daddy.
Right.
Because of grandpa.
Right.
Because of grandmama.
Under constraint,
Strengths.
beyond the grave.
And some of us are enslaved to doing the opposite,
Right.
but it's still a constraint.
It's a constraint.
You ain't even free to do what they guided you to do because you're under such control. They're under so much of their control. Don't even know
Mm,
how to
mm,
do something natural because you're under their control. And that's a horrible place to be. That's Pharaoh.
yeah.
That's Pharaoh. Harden his heart.
Pharaoh kicking.
Kicking against the prick,
Pharaoh kicking the whole. Yeah, he kicking the whole time.
kicking and screaming the whole time. Got to witness the wall of the Red Sea, and then got to witness being covered in it. All
Mm,
of the
mm.
Egyptian army. What a
The
way to be.
entire army.
What a way to be. Because you want to be independent from God. No, nah.
And all the folks that are under constraint about funerals and all that other stuff had to go and grab bodies out of the water
Out of the water,
properly
from the
and
shore,
properly bury them.
bury him, embalm him, and bury him.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
why did you chase after these people when God
Right.
told you he
Let
was
them go.
freeing them? Let them go. He was freeing them.
Yep.
He was freeing them.
Kicking against the pricks,
Yeah.
refusing to humble ourselves.
Mm, mm, mm. Ah, yeah, brother. That's good.
Yeah,
This is a
extremely good.
discussion that just
It's,
keeps on giving.
it keeps going.
Yeah, you can't even break away from it.
It keeps going.
It's constrained us.
Yeah, right, 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 right. That's exactly what it's doing. It's nourishing us and constraining us
It's
at the same
constraining
time,
us. Mm, mm, mm.
urging us on and at the same time constraining.
Yeah,
Never to never to forget that that's the big gift, the constraint.
yeah,
That's the big gift.
yeah,
I've got this. And you're gonna learn the rest in it.
yeah,
You're gonna learn to rest in
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Folks are grasping for ways to get to the planets,
Mm-hmm.
and some of us are grappling with how do I rest in my
And
God?
mm, mm, mm.
Because there's a rest.
There's a rest.
There's a rest. There's a
There
rest.
is a rest. And I want to rest, brother.
Right, right,
I don't want to be struggling to get no knowledge.
right.
No
I
thanks.
get it. I get it as I'm given, as
As I'm
it's
giving
given
it.
to me.
Yep.
And I come to the realization that what I'm given is constraining me.
It's constraining me.
It's ordering me. It's
Yeah.
directing
It's
me.
directing me. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah. And I'm beginning to fathom When we say his will,
Mm-hmm.
do you know how immense that has to be?
Mm, mm.
He's not just thinking about what's happening in Texas
No.
or Houston or Mount Pleasant, where we are physically.
Mm-hmm.
He's eons off the
Eon.
future, back in the past.
Rest. Yeah. Alpha and Omega.
Right? You can't stop being Alpha.
Nope.
He has to be Omega.
Yeah. We're surrounded by him.
Right? We're engulfed in him.
Engulfed. Great word. Engulfed.
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 And,
Engulfed.
and, and the word itself implies that there never was anything you could do about it.
Nothing. There's nothing you can do about it.
Right. And it's no different than the Red Sea.
None. Witnessing it and then witnessing being engulfed in it. Mm,
And realizing that you're engulfed in it.
right. What have we done?
Right?
Mm,
Because man, you look at all the words.
mm-hmm.
All the words just to convey the immensity
Mm,
of this great almighty
mighty God.
God.
Mm, mm,
And then
mm.
we think we can confine him to a few pages.
Yeah. Mm, right.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, yeah. He helps us to remember. He helps us to be aware of the fact
Mm,
of I'm immense. Well, when he says been there and done that,
mm.
oh Lord Jesus, billions, trillions of people
Good. Yeah.
that he's shown the same love to and allowed to experience the same constraints. But yet still there's some of us who choose to believe
Mm,
and just sort of slip off into his realm.
yeah.
And we just on the skirts of it.
Right. Right.
We just on the skirts of it
Right.
because it takes a while for our brains to realize and comprehend.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and when you stop and think about all the things that he maneuvers, all the things that he maneuvers through with, uh, and and it's all working to the good of them that have chosen it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
Yeah.
what a love!
What a love
What a love!
that
What a
constrains
love!
us.
Yeah, and it constrains. And where did Paul say it? The love of Christ constrains. That's over in
That's in
Second
Second
Corinthians.
Corinthians.
2 Corinthians, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you talk about a guy that was full of revelation.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. And it's 4 hour records. And you
Right.
stop and think about it. All this came through this one guy.
Yeah.
And this ain't all.
Mm-mm.
This is scratching the surface.
Yeah. See through a glass darkly.
Yeah. and we get to realize, but when you stop and think about it, the great reveal is this is the God who has declared himself to be our
Yeah,
God.
right. Because he created us. Ha.
Yeah,
2 Corinthians 5:14, for Christ's love compels us because we are convinced that one died for all and therefore all
all have died.
died,
It's all in him.
all in him. And
All
this
in him.
NIV and KJV say love, it constrains us.
Right? Awesome.
Yo,
Boy, thanks for opening this one up.
the love of Christ constraineth us.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
and that's a good word.
Good word.
See that I always looked at that word as a restriction
No,
and sort of a negative, but
no, it's
no,
all
no, no,
positive. You
no.
want
Oh yeah,
you want the love of God to constrain you.
absolutely.
Keeps you from
You you
trying to
want you
be
want you wanted to do its thing
right.
completely.
Keeps you from being an independent,
Yeah.
constrained agent. And
You
that's
don't want
what
to be you don't
you
want to be
don't want.
independent.
You
You
don't
don't
want to
want to
be an
be independent.
independent, constrained
Yeah.
agent.
What we call, yeah, that's what we call ourselves, right? Free,
Free agent.
unconstrained,
Yeah,
free, re,
unrestricted
unrestricted,
free agents.
right? Unrestricted free agent. No,
But
I
you
don't
have
want that.
restrictions when
Yeah.
you gotta ask somebody to be on their team.
Yep. And you got to dangle
Mm.
money out there for them to get on it.
Right. That's a restriction, sir.
Right.
That's a restriction.